And so, a new one joins us on the greater plane of events. Welcome, young sprout. Within you I sense many things. Juvenile doubt, longing, dreams of a future fraught with possibility and danger. The very same things that molded the other guardians. In time, you could be the champion I seek. For now, I pray for your success and things to come, and safety. Hey Deho everybody, and welcome back to Garden Story. Last time, we learned the ropes, became a guardian, an official guardian, and we learned that Plum, our dear friend, was leaving for another town. The Winter Glade, he calls it. But for now, we're going to start by resting. Because there's something I didn't go over. Memories. There are 9 memory slots in total, and we have 1 open to us right now. And there's 3 guardians listed here right now. Concord, us. Journey start. Got a lot to learn, but your place in the story fills you with positive energy. Take some time to self-reflect, which grants you a perk of maximum health, maximum stamina, and maximum stamina recharge. The spice of life as well. Drink dew recreationally instead of using it to water plants. Using any dew gives you a speed buff. Quick-handed. The first pick swipes twice when fully charged. While a pick may be small, you're learning how to handle it quite nicely. And you have a better understanding of the grove's foliage growth. Fully charged pick swings create a wind dash. These are all quite simple to unlock too. You can see the exact requirements of each of these by simply hovering over it. Next, we have Bylon. A different path. +2 luck, +1 max HP, but -2 to maximum stamina. In a time of conflict, Bylon still sought roots of peace and understanding at the expense of immediate action. Unlocked by discovering Bylon's memorial. Gathering 25 resources in the Winter Glade, playing 50 notes, and using 10 leafy dew. And Plum, our good old friend, fond distance, 2 max HP, 1 stamina recharge, but luck takes a big hit. Plum was your best friend in the kindergarten. It'll be hard without them. Talk to Plum before they leave that spring hamlet. 5 favors completed, 50 tap dew used, and hit enemies with the spade 20 times. Thanks for the spoilers. For now, hold on. Something I want to see. Wait. Wow, wait. That forces you into have 2. That's interesting. Rise and shine, Guardian Concord. As we speak, word of your blessed title has already reached the edges of the hamlet. Okay, knock it off, Rana. This isn't a joke. This might be tough for Concord. Not that I'm unhappy, but now that you're Guardian, all of Plum's old duties are now yours. I know it'll take some adjustment, so pick up whatever you can for now. If you can't complete requests, we already know how to make do. But our hard work yesterday has already paid off. You've probably sensed it. Villagers leave a deposit of money in your mailbox here whenever you help out. On top of that, the hamlet's maintenance is on a whole nother level now. Stuff like that'll help out Granny Smith making new stuff for our tools. Oh, each shopkeeper relies on a different part of the grove, and you're going to be out there maintaining it for them. As we build more, the rot continues to threaten us. We'll need you to help us with pushing the rot back. We'll be putting up more requests for fighting, and I hope we can count on you to face the challenge. I know many are skeptical, Concord, but I can already see that you'll be a fine guardian. This is just the start of your work. I know there's many others outside the hamlet who need someone like you. Dare I say, with that pick, you're the spitting image of a young Plum. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, the color's there. But if Plum wanted a guardian, how about perhaps a brawnier person would literally carry more weight? Ah, don't listen to Rana. You're strong and cool, if I may add. I don't fully know what Plum has in mind, but I know the Grove couldn't have picked a better candidate. Yeah. I'm kidding. A bit more experience and I bet you'll be able to kick my butt in 2 weeks. So remember to drink your dew, okay? Like dew, I drink water. Oh yeah! Congratulations, Guardian Concord. Don't blow it, okay? Like they said, we get money. 20 coins for doing our favors yesterday. And we're able to hotbar our tools. And as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. And then on our offhand, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You might think that's 5 shields. It is not. Don't overwork yourself, Concord. These are all 1 stars, meaning they won't contribute nearly as much as our goals yesterday did. Rot trouble. Group of organized rot has got past the gate and tree path and is preventing entry to the forest. Someone needs to clear them out. Another bridge has been deactivated. We need someone to enter through the docks and reactivate the right nodes. Some moose has tried to break into a home. Sap from some overgrown stumps can patch the cracks. Someone please put 2 globs of sap into a forage box. Honestly, I think I picked the perfect thing as our perk to start off of. Our stats are at 0 in, we can't check them here. We have to actually go back in there. Our stats are at 0 for stamina, but it forces us to have at least 2. Hey, I appreciate the attention, but we're trying to work here. Oi, says Silly. That's the grape they say is the new guardian. Really? Huh? Well, that ain't what I expected. Small. But still, Hamlet demands are probably small. If you're a guardian, then you gotta prove it. At night, the oozes get real big kind. Why don't you split one of them right down the middle? If you can do that, then I think we can work with you. Pretty dangerous, CC. Or C-Lee. Don't you think that's kind of too much? Nah. And this is a favor. Think of them as your typical side quests, always marked off with a blue exclamation point instead of our typical yellow one that we're used to. Now, I said it in the last time, but never pass up on resources. You are going to need as many as you can get. Sorry about that, I need a little water. While we're busy here getting our resources and working all that out, something nice I want to bring up. The scale of this game. You might have noticed it by now, but everything here is tiny, actually. The grove, the big grand grove that they mention, is a giant tree. A giant tree that, over time, was most likely felled by people. Or it just fell on its own. One of the two. And that grove, it held magic. Real magic. Magic enough to create us. The greenlings, as we're all called here. Plant people, in the most blunt sense. Just sort of little guys that are just plants. Mainly fruits and veggies and mushrooms. No any sort of, well, like a vine. There's no vine people. No matter how much you might like it. And now Concord can learn to fight on their own. That is what happens when Plum isn't around. You see, the entirety of the past few times that we had to fight Rot, that is, Plum was always there. We just couldn't see it. If our health ever dipped down to 0, we would have been unable to die because of it. And now, let me show you the shield, now that I get the chance. 1 damage, but it takes 1 stamina. And it slows our stamina recharge to a crawl. It might not be the most useful. As you can see, we're having a little bit of trouble actually destroying him. But it's something that I want to make a point of. You need to do this. At least for a little while. You might not be apparent to what I'm talking about, but that's something that you'll understand in just a few minutes. Well, not even a few minutes. Just a few seconds, actually. Once we damage all these Rot enough, or kill them, rather, with our shield, we'll be learning exactly what I meant by you're going to want to do this. Because this isn't just something that it's like, that's useless. It's not something that you might think is completely unnecessary. It's technically not even required, but it's something I recommend nonetheless, as we've already seen some benefits of things that are more out of the way, if I could place that bluntly. You're allowed to drop resources as well, as if you really need to, like I did there. Bang, and bang. After that, Concord feels connected to yet another Guardian Unknown. More of them we just don't know. Along with our side mission to take out the Rot, the giant Rot, it's called a Glump, by the way. We've got to go to Tree Path, just to our right, and clear out these Rots. Go to the bridge in the docks, well, from the docks, and put 2 sap in a forage box. Considering the positioning, let's take care of this one right here, right now. Might suck with our current weapon, which it certainly does, but it's doable. Even a little bit of a spread damage there, because we got lucky. Ooh, we just got a small tick of poison as well. That sucks. Arrgh, more of that. I do really want to get that sap, though. That is much more useful than you may think. Just like that stick is in comparison. I can drop 3 whole things of these just to pick that stick up, and we'll have better resources. Give me the branch, give me the pebble. Because that's 4 wood, effectively, and another bit of stone that we got lucky with. If your luck stat is high enough, you're actually able to get 2 globs per one of those, if you're lucky enough. The only thing that I wish you could do is from a stack, like press left or right on the D-pad, and or on the bumpers or something, to swap your way through what you wanted to pick up. Because with our limited backpack space, it sucks having to drop something valuable. Let's heal. In case you're wondering, well, what happens when you die, you might ask, is what I should say. Well, it's pretty easy to get. The day immediately ends. Immediately. You get no resources. Well, you get all your resources. and you get no more time to explore the day, but you end up losing around 30 to 70% of your money, something along those lines. The shop is still open, it always is. However, there's a function of it that we still can't use yet by talking to them. But we can't use it, so there's no point. Similar to with that thing on the green pedestal there, we can't use that either, so there's also no point to that. Those purple jars, or I should say the jars with the purple in them, yeah, those are rot jars, is the best way I can put them. They have little bubbles of rot in them. Complete 5 requests and achieve conflict level 2 with the spring hamlets. He's marked down as a yellow, though, oddly enough. Although he isn't exactly a yellow objective. Let's just break these and get all our glass. Hey, I'm pretty busy doing shore guard duty. Need anything? Guardian. Sorry to bother you. Oh, well, that's it? I could use your help. Really? I mean, it only makes sense. Gotta be honest, I was pretty disappointed when Plum ended up choosing you as a guardian. I mean, no offense, Concord, but you're not exactly an accomplished drought fighter. However, if I can help out the new guardian, I suppose that'd be the next best thing. My skill is sorely squandered here at the shore, where few rot dare cross the salty sands. Elderberry has me here while I work on fixing my protective gear. Can't be helped with all the muck these oozes make. But if you give me, say, 2 glass lenses, I could fix my goggles and help you with the inland rot. Sometimes beach glass jars that end up on our shores will drop a glass lens. Truly, a guardian as green as you could use an experienced fighter like me. Another favor. However, he is right. He wasn't being pompous or anything. That was completely and wholly true. His services that he's offering of just get some glass lenses, let him fix up his goggles and all. That's a very, very useful thing that we ought to go ahead and immediately try and get. It's not a joke, not a goof, not a gag, because at this time, at night, the rot can show up in the home area of the bend. The rot can actually show up in this spot here. But if we do this, we're actually able to prevent that entirely. Him being there actually does protect our home. Protects our homestead and keeps us safe. You might wonder why I'm not dropping these glass shards as well. Seems a little useless, you might say. Don't worry, I've got my reasons. Found the glass lenses I need? What? Hey, these are great! Thanks, Concord. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to gather these. Tell you what, when I'm done with my work here each day, I'll head over to the bend come night and clear out the rot there. Sure, after a hard day of work, you'd like a safe place to relax. I can squash any ooze that comes near your house. After all, I'll need a lot of practice if I'm going to be guardian too. I'm going to start getting ready. And there he goes. That certainly made his day. It's evening time right now too. If only we had a way to tell the time here. We don't exactly, so that's sad. And we still can't go to the east. That winter glade that we heard about is still locked off to us. That won't be open to us for a long, long time. However, now there's something new in the shop. Not only a hammer. No fanfare? Okay. This is the hammer. Stomp attacks. The red color. Essentially. Sturdy tool intended for building. Slow to swing, covers a large area. As you can see, low damage, low speed, high range. We know this: low damage, high speed, medium range. And this is our first tool upgrade. It takes 3 sap and 30 cash in order to upgrade it. You might ask, what exactly does upgrading it, like, do? It allows our pick to sometimes deal more damage when it hits. And I do say sometimes. You know how we were able to get the one when we damaged those rocks? That will actually sometimes be more common than it is now. And against normal enemies, we've got a chance of dealing 2 damage with a normal swish swish. The store is closed. Dang it. But here's you. Pista. Don't forget to check the request board every day. Guardian. Thanks. I don't know how he's able to appear there at night. Because looking at it now, I'm thinking, the other mushrooms never move. Why is he different? Hey look, it's Marshino. And we could go to bed, but we got a request, didn't we? We've got an enemy to kill, and I say we go do it. Just 1 second. There we are. Still can't go to the left there, but this big sucker is a glomp. Charges straight into us, and he's really annoying. And this is an acorn. We saw him earlier, but they blow up when after defeating. I was gonna say defeation. Oh, wow! Luck. That was rot wax. It's a completely different material, new material to us even, that we're certainly going to need a fair bit of. You can only get them sometimes from those rots, those big guys. It's hard to get, but it's possible. Now that we've defeated one, what do you have to say? Alright! Don't have to tell me. When bist up some glump. Can't say it suits you, but you did indeed. But you gone and did the deed, didn't you? Oh, we put requests up for you, and don't expect them to be easy like. Pay good money though. Just to be clear, we only doing this because you're a guardian. Guardians are an old and town tradition after all. Every guardian is so willing. Even Plum would rather spend time in the hamlet with us. Speaking of time, here's a little autumn town ingenuity for you. New requests? You'll want to keep track of the day. Don't want to get caught by a glomp at after dark. The pocket watch keeps track of the time. Exactly what I said. Right up on the top left, right below our health, is the time. Perfect for exactly what we need. And listen, underneath the rain, the soft noises of rain hitting the roof is audible inside. It's a nice touch. Relaxing touch. And now we've got a new memory to work with. Concord. The fight in me. +2 resistance, +2 hand speed, but -2 luck. I still feel like I'm going to go with the Bylon. The +2 to luck is the best part about this, because those glass lenses are something we're going to definitely be needing a lot of. And now, let us see the fruits of our labors. There we are. You might wonder, why? Why do we need to do this? Why shouldn't we just ignore them like Rana says that she does? Well, there's a reason for that. These upgrades are tied to shops. They are tied to tool upgrades. And they're also tied to story sometimes. In this case, I'd rather get all of these up high level, just to keep safe for thus. Something nice for our little friendly community that we're being a part of at the moment. But for now, I believe that will be it. I will see you guys in the next one, where we go ahead and do a little more of the same and advance that story just a little bit more. I will see you guys then.